that it does. Wait a minute, hold on a second here. If there's strong acid in your stomach, why doesn't your stomach just melt? Why doesn't your stomach just corrode away? John? Yeah. Okay, so inside your stomach, there is a specialized lining. I'm really struggling with typing today. There's a specialized lining in your stomach that protects your body against the own acid that it makes. And folks, this is a strong acid. We're talking like a pH of around 0.5. That's a stupidly strong pH. That's a pH that is about 5 million times stronger in terms of acidity than water. You produce a super strong acid in your stomach. But your stomach has a lining that basically produces, there's special cells that produce mucus that protects the lining of your stomach from acid. Let's just be straight up honest. By mucus, it's effectively a type of snot. Okay? You know, like when you got a run nose, a goopy nose, there's goop like that in your stomach that protects the inside layer of your stomach. What problem happens when your stomach's lining isn't quite working properly? It starts with a U. What can somebody get in their stomach? Yeah, ulcers. So I'm going to make a new one here. An ulcer is a hole in the tissue. Okay? You can actually develop like really severe ulcers are holes in the wall of your stomach. And then that has the danger of acids and enzymes leaking into the rest of your body. And not only is it really super uncomfortable, but it can also do serious damage to your body. Okay? We didn't quite understand ulcers until just a couple of decades ago. And it was really surprising for people that everybody thought that it was acid in the stomach, like overproduction of acid that was causing ulcers. But in reality, what was causing ulcers was bacterial infections. And as soon as we started treating ulcers with antibiotics instead of antacids, we saw this huge improvement in ulcers in millions of people. We didn't identify the correct cause for what was causing ulcers. Now, once stuff turns around in your stomach for a little while, okay, where does it go next? Not yet. Small intestine. There's a special part of your small intestine at the beginning called the duodenum. Okay? It's basically this little curvy part that you see right here. Curvy part. And this curvy part links to a whole bunch of organs that are really important for the next stage of digestion. 2/3 of the molecules, the types of food that you eat, tested at the beginning of the small intestine, not the stomach. Your small intestine is super important in that regard. I'm going to try badly, really poorly, to draw a lot of these organs that are involved. First off, what's this? Yeah, it kind of looks like the lungs. It's an organ that is in back of or below. I think slightly below and in back of. Mr. Schwenka, help.
It's below.
This is your liver. Okay? What does your liver do? It does 3 main things. Okay? What's one of them? Casper. Okay. There are 3 things that your liver does. What's one of them? Dalton, you got one, or are you just doing this? That's fine. Severin, you got one? Nope, that's what your lungs do. Yes, sir. Can you say it a little louder?
Keep you alive.
It does keep you alive. Okay, Ash, what do you got? Your kidneys filter your blood. Okay, that's the job of your kidneys. Dalton, you got one? Can you say that one more time, sir? Because people are talking and being rude. You're on the right track. Dalton's the closest so far. The liver really does three things, okay? And I mean, this is a grotesque oversimplification, but for our purposes here, these are the main three things that your liver does. It makes digestive enzymes. It detoxifies poison. And it stores complex sugars for you. Anybody who is an endurance athlete in here, your liver is a critical part of what you do. Because like if you run marathons or if you swim or if you play a really intense, like soccer especially, the liver is a critical organ for. Long distance running. If you're in a football game like a lot, like if you're on defense and the defense is on the field for a huge portion of the game, the liver is critical for that because it is storing complex sugars to help you to live. In terms of this story of digestion, what the liver does is it is making digestive enzymes that help in this stretch of the small intestine right here. But it is not the only organ that does that. Okay? There's another organ that's involved here. I'll do it in blue, and this is really going to suck. This is supposed to be behind the stomach. Okay? It's a long, skinny little organ right here. Anybody know? The pancreas. The pancreas also produces digestive enzymes. Move it so it's visible. There we go. So in blue here is the pancreas. That's contributing more things that break apart carbohydrates and fats. And then one last one. And if you have an older parent, you may have heard this before. I'm going to do this one in green because that's actually pretty applicable. This one is located right near the base of the liver right here. And this one is called the gallbladder. Let me sum it all up for you real quickly. The gallbladder puts bile manufactured by the liver into your small intestine. That breaks fats up into smaller pieces. The liver contributes more enzymes. The pancreas contributes more enzymes. And what your small intestine does, your small intestine is breaking apart fats and carbs. That's the main thing that your small intestine does. The small intestine actually has a slightly basic environment, breaking these things down. What does your large intestine do? That's a logical suggestion, Keanu, but that isn't what it does. Okay, that's fine. Not done yet. Not done yet. Remember that your stomach is producing acid, right? So if you have an upset stomach or if you eat really spicy foods, it could be that your stomach